Union uniform to fight in the Civil War. So in Charleston, South Carolina, it was 13 black women who came up with an idea to memorialize those African men that were killed. But the abolitionists from the North came down to the South, as they always do, and intervened. And the next thing you know, we would have a day addressing all veterans. Not only did those abolitionists change the course of what was to take place in observing those of us who fought during that war, they also placed that particular day of honor to those Africans on May the 1st, 1865. Now, what is significant about the date of May the 1st, 1865, or May the 1st itself, anything that takes place on May the 1st, that is not good whatsoever, because May the 1st is the Illuminati's birthday. And if you look at the history of this world, and there are many events that took place on May the 1st, which I cannot get into, but there are many, and I want you to look into it. Don't believe a word I say. But the majority of the events, 99% of those events, it was bad. It was satanic. So look into the date of May the 1st and see exactly what I'm talking about. But I like to thank those African women's spirits for what they did concerning those Union soldiers. Now I will go into the presentation on Juneteenth. This picture that you see is actually some of our ancestors that were down in Texas. So we're going to get into the particulars of who these people were, what exactly transpired to what we now today call Juneteenth. I call it freedom or illusion. Lincoln. I must first get into Abraham Lincoln. When I was working on my master's in history at Virginia State University, I decided to do research for my thesis on a man by the name of Hannibal Hamlin. Hannibal Hamlin was from Bangor, Maine, and he was the first vice president under Abraham Lincoln. Many people are not aware of who this man was, but I'm going to show you the connection between Hannibal Hamlin, Abraham Lincoln, and the great so-called Emancipation Proclamation.